New on SportsCenter, James Franklin was introduced as Virginia Tech's next head coach earlier today after 12 seasons at Penn State and 3 at Vanderbilt. Franklin's resume includes winning more than 68% of his games, a college football playoff semis appearance, and a Big Ten championship in 2016. His arrival gives the Hokies their most accomplished coach since Hall of Fame coach Frank Beamer, who retired in 2015 after 29 seasons at the school. And look at how lucky we are, joined by the newest member of the Virginia Tech family, James Franklin. Congratulations, Coach. This is my first question because there are openings at Florida, LSU, and Auburn, to name a few. Why is Virginia Tech the best fit for you?
Well, I think a couple things. Obviously, very, very aggressive right from the beginning. Very transparent about their plan. It became obvious to me that this is a place that had done their homework really before I became available. They had a plan. They made a commitment. Study the ACC, do benchmarking of where they stood in the ACC and where they want to be, but then also nationally, right? I think that's important. I think that's a mistake that a lot of athletic directors and presidents make, is they only want to benchmark based on their conference. And my argument is that all what our expectations is going to be is just the conference. So I think that was helpful, very far along in that process, aggressive with that process, and also aggressive with me.
It makes sense having big goals for this program. I see the Franklin jersey behind you. You've officially been on the job for about 48 hours. What is priority number one for this program?
Well, I just really showed up on campus about 3 hours ago, so it's been a sprint. But obviously, number one, this gives me an unusual opportunity to get in front of the team. Obviously, in today's college football with the transfer portal, I think it's important that I get in front of them and give them an opportunity to get to know me and what I'm all about, and then meet with the leadership council as well. I want to be very respectful of Coach Montgomery and what he's doing here with the program currently, and we have a game this week. And then also recruiting. We're going to have an official visit this weekend. I don't think a lot of people realize this. There's only 2 weekends left for official visits before we go into a dead period. So I think that's one of the reasons why I'm sitting here and in this position. Virginia Tech understood the calendar, and that's going to be important for us moving forward. And then obviously putting a staff together, some of the current Virginia Tech people as well as some of the people we had at Penn State.
Now you've been a head coach in the Big Ten and in the SEC. What do you find uniquely challenging about the ACC?
Well, I think that's a fair point, right? There's very few head coaches that have had that type of experience, SEC head coaching success, Big Ten head coaching success, and now back in the ACC. I was in the ACC, I think, for 8 years, 5 years, then left and went to the Green Bay Packers and came back for 3 years as the offensive coordinator, but got a ton of respect for this league and what they've been able to do and how competitive it is. And there's a little bit of parity right now. And this is a tremendous opportunity to capitalize on that. So be bold and aggressive in everything we're doing. Show a ton of respect for the people that we're going to have to compete with, but also understand that ultimately it's about us and making sure our guys are ready and prepared to compete at the highest level.
Okay, so here's the other thing. Virginia is a hotbed for recruiting. A lot of high schoolers might not really remember the last time Virginia Tech competed for titles. They were toddlers at that time. So what is your message to kids who might not have Tech on their radar?
Yeah, well, we've been in this position before, right? And I think your point is a good one. We gotta find a way to get the people in this state and the players in this state to understand that they can achieve all of their dreams and goals right here at home. That is going to be critical, and we got to make Virginia Tech the sexy and cool place to go for in-state players. Once we do that, we also know that we have to do a great job in the region or footprint, however you want to describe it. But then we also feel like we have the brand and ability to go national when we need to as well. And in today's college football, you got to do whatever you got to do from a state, region, and national to put yourself in the best position to be as competitive at the highest level.
All right, Coach. Well, thank you so much for joining us on SportsCenter. I know you had a very quick turnaround. I hope you can take a breath a little bit. Good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
You want this, you got that. No way, watch them walk right past you. Run fast while you have the chance. Don't speak, let them